we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
There's Embiid. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
George with the steal. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. He gets it in there.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now here's Durant. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smith outside. Back to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. And so just over a minute and a half played. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. To the left wing. Durant for 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And they double up Embiid. From deep, Maxey. Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. From past the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Fades. Again, Philadelphia.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
Thompson in the post. And Thompson throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Pass to Embiid. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Smith. Back to Thompson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Maxey. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Houston. It's Durant on the wing. Durant drawing the double team. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Outside Durant. In the corner, it's Eason. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And KD, good for 3. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. From deep, George, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock,
The 76ers, 15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Out to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Thompson off the drive. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the three off target. The 76ers leading. To the paint. And finished off by Oubre.
You have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Capella. Durant for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Like it's the weekend.
So both teams changing it up here. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Both teams making substitutions here. Rockets trailed by 6. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's McCain. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Finney-Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his first basket.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
There's a good screen. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Now Gordon. Guarded by KD. Yes, that goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. McCain's shot is off. .125 left to play here in the half. No good from Durant. The 76ers leading by 6. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Down low. Here's Şengün. No good with the layup. Gordon with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Here's a Kogi. Left side, KD. Pass to Şengün. Screen by Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
Those long limbs really helped Durant on his way to the basket. And he's so intelligent in how he's able to draw contact.
Now Edgecombe. Nothing on the board. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Inside, Oubre. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Houston making a switch here. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Pass to Embiid. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway. In the corner, Smith with it. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Right side, Kevin Durant. On the wing, Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Up top, Grimes. Over Eason. Outside for George. Back to Embiid. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gets trailed by 9. KD on the wing. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
With the fadeaway. Again, Embiid missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
he just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Pass to George. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Oubre can't get it to go. So it's the Rockets now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Thompson, high post. Outside for KD.
2 minutes in the quarter.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Maxey. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, George. Back to Embiid. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson.
Oh, man!
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:03 left in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edgecombe. He has yet to score. McCain with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him grill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Rockets making a switch here.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Fred VanVleet.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Now Edgecombe. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Drummond. Here's Watford. The layup off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by 5.
The 76ers, 32.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Şengün. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edgecombe with it. Picked up by Thompson. Off target from outside. Rockets trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Here's Edgecombe. Bounce pass from McCain. Here's Drummond. The Rockets pull it in. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Thompson outside. Driving the lane. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Fader on the way. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside George. And here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Here's Oubre. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Houston in the lead. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Fade away from outside.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Thompson outside. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
141 left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. Yeah, that goes in.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now Embiid. Puts down the fadeaway jam.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Thompson with it. Smith fires. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And he sinks the fadeaway J.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Thompson outside. Outside, Smith. Now Thompson. 5 to shoot. Now Eason. With the shot. Cleared away by George. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Substitution on the board. Rockets foul. Smith. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now Eason. Up top, Smith. Shoots it up. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...